Absolutely. Let's get to this work. Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. This is a Painful Excellence podcast. And this Jar Jar Binks looking failure, weak mind of a female, I'm not even gonna call her a woman, of a female. Some of you may have seen this, but if you haven't, I'll show you some videos of it. And this woman is disgusting, and she's further proof that, you know, a lot of these sisters, and listen, before I go any further, because a lot of these sisters are weak. All this boss chick and I'm a boss and I do what I want and I'ma do what I wanna. Explain something to you. I'm not bashing women, just like I don't bash men. I'm talking about the creeps that are out here doing wrong by the community. And when I saw this video, I was disgusted. I've been sitting on this video for about a week. And some other brothers have spoke on it. And now it's my turn. And yeah, she's disgusting. She's absolutely disgusting. Let's do this roll call, man. Mark Wunderlich 2 times in the crib. What's going on, man? Good to see you. My brother Terrence Bailey in the building. Amina, salute, sis. And I will get with you. I just been dealing with a lot of stuff on this end. I ain't forget you, baby. I got you locked in. We're going to chop it up. I got you. Chill Time Majors. Jeff Spark. Young Abel in the building. Derek Gaines, the legend. Salute. Todd Swindle. Jared, what's going on? Eric Jordan. Salute to you, good brother. Philip D in the building. My brother Rod Neal early in the super chat. He says it's crazy here, bro. We got hit with a tornado. Oh no, I saw that on the news. Got hit with a tornado last night. Family good, property good, but no power. I'm just glad to be safe and have the means to put us in a hotel and to be comfortable. Oh, brother. I saw that on the news today, man. I'm glad you're okay. And who else is out in Houston? A. Hardy's out in Houston. She be in the chat sometimes. A. Hardy, please, if you're in the chat, just, type. Let us know you're okay. That sister's out. She's also out in Houston. We saw my brother Trick Nolte in Houston. He's okay. We saw him in the chat early this morning. I was screaming about boxing. I'm glad you're okay, good brother, man. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, man. This is why what we do here is very important. You never know who's going through what, man. I'm glad you're all right, Rock. Glad you're all right. And that's what you said in that last sentence. You're glad you have the means to put you and your family in a hotel to be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And, imagine people that don't have the means. You understand? You gotta count your blessings, for real. If anyone see the sister A. Hardy, man, A. Hardy, type something if you're there. You need to know if you're okay. Cop killer, salute. Word up. Love is the word. Salute, sis. Now you on time. Aminize that super chat. She said, same here. Mom in the hospital, so I understand. Prayers up for your mom. For real. And hopefully, what I do here can be, entertaining, get your mind off certain things. Now, you see, here's what I'm looking at. When you send me this super chat, and I appreciate you, your mom birthed you. You love your mom. And your mom is going through a trial right now, and you're there to take care of her. Now, this woman, this Jar Jar Binks looking beady-eyed woman, looking like Showbiz, the adult's sister or doppelganger, if you know, you know. Don't you look like that nigga? Yeah. Wait till you hear what she says. And ask yourself, you know, when her kids get your age, harmonized, and she's having a difficulty, will her kids be there? You know, you got to wonder, because some kids take it personal. Some kids will say, "You look, I love my parents unconditionally. They were going through something." Most kids will be like, "You know what? Nope, nope." Mind of Monson Musa, salute. Masul, what's going on, good brother? Mr. Shelton in the in the building. So let me move this bitch picture. Let's get to the smoke. So this woman, have y'all seen the video of this woman? Got me very annoyed. Very annoyed. She gave her kids up for adoption. Now here's the deal. Normally, Mr. Salute, brother. Now normally, when the mother decides to give up the children for adoption, it's always some pity party. Young Hollywood, salute. And it's so sad. She's going through something. Bless her heart. I understand there's like laws in place, like when women give up children. Is it true? And I haven't researched this. I just heard. Is it true? She got interviewed by Tommy Sotomayor. I'm gonna check that out. I didn't see that. Okay. And you know what I know about? I'm gonna assume to get that interview, Tommy paid her. Because I don't think she strikes me as the type of person to do that for free. Now, is it true that, is there any laws, because I never researched this, that a woman could drop a baby off at a firehouse or a church or a police station with no questions asked? Yo, look, here. The baby will be sitting there in a bassinet or whatever, screaming and hollering. But what is this? It's my baby. I don't want to. Is that true? Because I never researched it. Amanah said, yes, that's true. A police station, a fire station, or a church, no questions asked. All the church gonna do is call the authorities anyway. Now, reverse the roles. Man walks into a church. Father, this is my child. All right? Not doing it. And just walks out. You know what they're gonna ask him? Wait, son, where's this child's mother? This baby's still young. Where's his mother? She told me to drop this little mofo off. She didn't even want to do it. Don't ask me no questions. Here, the baby's healthy. He was just fed. You know, you got to feed these things 4 hours. So look, get busy. I'm not dealing with it. Who wants to bet that they're going to stall that dude out before the cops get there? You know why? They're going to ask him, where's the mother of this baby? Is she okay? And watch this. Rightfully so. My thing is this, that man's going to get questioned. Now, here's the deal. We're talking about infants, right? Infants. From what I understand, this woman, those kids weren't infants. Let that sink in for a second. Those kids were not infants. She just decided I can't. So let's go to this video. Look at this bitch.
I was at the firehouse for like 3 hours, and I was trying to figure out what to do. And then they called the cops, and then the cops came, and I talked to the cops, and then they brought us up here to Children's Services. So with that being said, before they take custody of them, does anybody want them? So yeah, I done reached out, no response, no nothing, and I'm tired, I'm over it. I let the fuck out of them, but like I said, if anybody wants to take custody of them or whatever, we are up here at Children's Services.
Lady, you don't love the fuck out of your kids if you are giving them up. Kids are not puppies. They're not a pet when you move away that you can't take with you. They're your kids. They're your blood. I'm so sick of everybody talking about how mothers are so nurturing, and then you have shit like this. She wants to give away her kids. Is this, dude? This is pathetic. And people say women are the nurturing ones. No, bullshit. Women are no longer nurturing. This is a prime example of that. This woman is giving her kids up for what? Because she's overwhelmed? Hello, you're a parent. It's not an easy job. It's tiresome.
I was at the firehouse for like
Her kids weren't infants, y'all. And I agree with old boy said. These modern women are no longer the nurturers. They're not. They're not. They're running around trying to be like the dirtbag men that they were trained to avoid, like the dirtbag men that hurt them, right? They made one poor decision and now they want to hurt the world. But I don't want to take it to that in that direction. Let's deal with what's going on here. The question this morning is, why are women shown sympathy for abandoning their children? Now, let's go to the comment section, because this is what pissed me off. I'm gonna read the comments. I can't help but wonder, where's the fathers or fathers? Because she had more than one kid. Is this another skit? No. She let them hit it. Okay. All right, check it out. I have another video that's more in depth in reference to this woman. Here it is. Here it is, y'all. But real quick sidebar, y'all. Washington Heights, Dominican land, Spanish Harlem in New York. This is what's going on. Why the fuck is Miles Morales up there?
Una muerte para bagay.
Did you see that?
Una muerte para bagay.
I hate, man. I hate my city. I hate my city, but I love my city. That's funny as hell. Did you see that? So for Joe, salute. Yeah. So let's get back to salute to Washington Heights. I love my Dominicans. But this is the first video I found to this nutcase.
Focus on me. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love and adore my kids. They're so beautiful and intelligent, but I don't want them. I've been trying literally for 3 months to give them to the dads. Literally nothing.
Dad.
Literally. I don't know who Kendrell Eaton is, or he go by Kike. That's who I'm talking about. I never wanted the nigga to be my baby dad. I just got fucking stuck and I couldn't abort the motherfucker. So to focus on me.
Yeah.
I absolutely love and adore my kids. They're so beautiful and intelligent.
Hold on. So off the back, she's a mess. What did I say about going to get therapy and getting the fuck offline? Online, this is not therapy. It can be therapeutic to vent, but this shit here, you vent when something bothers you, but you have control over it. She's venting over something she has no control over. This morning on my boxing show, I was venting, but that's something I have control over. She has no control over this shit. She doesn't even know one of her baby daddies. She don't know his name. Right. It gets worse though. P.
Well, okay, so it's two things. So I'm trying to get them to the dad because I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm over it. I do everything by my fucking self, and I've been doing it for years since I was 15. I'm literally 27. I'm about to be 28 this year.
What?
Still nothing. Like, these niggas don't help. They don't send no Christmas cards, birthday gifts, presents. Literally not a damn thing. And as well, okay, my oldest son is 11, and my daughter's is about to be 3. So you mean to tell me out of 3 years and out of 11 years, y'all lazy ass niggas still ain't come up yet? Okay, well, y'all take the kids, and I'm going to worry about me, focus on school, and get my motherfucking shit together, because why the fuck not? It's time for somebody else to fucking, step the fuck up and do something. I'm tired. Like, every fucking time. Like, I said every fucking time. I've been doing it by myself since I was 15. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm in 2 different colleges. I'm working. Well, okay, so it's 2 things. So I'm trying to get them to the dad because
So she was trying to dump the kids off that she chose to make with these dudes who, according to her, haven't come up yet. And this is the bed that she made that she's laying in. And this is why I'm not concerned about these dudes, because I'm willing to bet that all of those dudes, she's right, more than likely ain't worth it. And you dudes that don't like wearing protections, you probably can't pull out of a parking space correctly. So why you raw dogging these chicks? Get back to it.
well, okay, so I'm overwhelmed. I'm done. I really am. I'm just done. I just want to learn. I just want to be able to focus on me, my school, my careers, my jobs. I just want to focus on me. I absolutely love and adore my kids. They're so beautiful and intelligent, but I don't want them.
What?
I've been trying literally for 3 months to give them to the dads. Literally nothing. Then you got one of the fucking dads like, oh, what the? Yo, I kid you fucking not. I told this man, it's time for you to step up and do something, like, step the fuck up. So then he's like, oh, it sounds like, I literally told him, I said, I'm just trying to better myself. I said, my career is low key on the rise and shit. This nigga gonna look and say, my kids, so you could go and chase your dreams because your dreams are starting to come true. Why would I want to sit there and let your dreams come true? Like, for one, that's the most. I'm overwhelmed. It's
okay. I'm boiling right now, bro. I'm boiling right now. I'm boiling right now. So you spit out kids with a bunch of... This is what I'm talking about, y'all. She spit out kids from multiple dudes, right? And now she's overwhelmed. You chose to spit those babies out. You chose that with dudes that ain't worth it. You chose that. The dudes ain't the problem here. It's you. You shouldn't have gave them breathing room. You shouldn't have let them up in you, raw dog. What do? You ain't learned from the first one, the second one, the third. How about trying to lock down a marriage? Oh, I'm sorry. The modern woman's goal is not marriage. Some of them aren't. This is the alternative? Exactly, Mr. We all know about birth control. We know all of this stuff. In fact, they're teaching kids these things faster today than they were when I was coming up in the 70s and 80s. You know why? Because we're in a microwave society. They have to. You have to arm these kids. You can't shelter them from it. You can't shelter them from it. You gotta, if you don't teach them, so the world gonna show them. You gotta arm them. Don't tell them, yo, doing it is bad because the Lord said so, whatever. Say on top of that, here's why. And you break out the science. STDs, teenage or adolescent pregnancies. Telling your kids, yo, it might feel good, but you're too immature to even register those feelings. Tell them what's real. You can't hide it because somebody didn't tell her. Where's her father? What did her mother teach her? She's driving in a car. She probably has a job. Probably. She don't look too, she look crazy, but she don't look like a bum. So now she wants to drop off the kids that she chose to make. And pursue what? She's in 2 separate schools? This is what we doing? Man, this bitch stupid.
Shit. This nigga gonna shit somebody could ever fucking say. Literally. Anybody know who Kendrell Eaton is? Or he go by Kike? That's who I'm talking about. Y'all, this one dumb bitch Akira on this live because dad. If I knew that's who the fuck her baby dad was, bitch, I would not have been talking to him because, bitch, you're mad that he's my baby dad. Okay, you can have him back. I never wanted the nigga to be my baby dad. I just got fucking stuck and I couldn't abort the motherfucker. So,
oh my God, do you hear this?
Damn dads, so they can come and get these fucking kids because, like I said, I'm done. So, but if by 5 o'clock I cannot get the dads to man the fuck up and help, I'm not gonna lie. I'm going to drop them off at the fire station. I've already contacted the fire station because I didn't know how the whole shit worked or whatever. Because I know you could drop off like newborn babies and shit and not get in trouble. Or I don't know if you get in trouble or not. I don't even give a fuck if I do get in trouble. I don't care. I'm done. So anyway, I acted it because I'm tired of doing it by my fucking shit. Somebody could ever fucking say. Literally.
Woke, what up? Calling Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar will see this and skip past all of this rhetoric and dysfunction and say, where are the fathers? Well, guess what, Dr. Umar? They might be some messed up dudes, but she picked them. She even said, I didn't even want this dude to be my baby daddy. She just effed around, and whatever happened, she couldn't abort the baby. That baby that she's talking about is going to see this. So you think 50 years from now, when she's having some medical trouble, she's going to have a daughter or a son with the heart of Amanaz in our chat right now, sitting by her hospital bed? Or they're going to come up and say, yeah, Ma, you remember you said this? I was supposed to get aborted? Yeah, I know Dad ain't shit. He ain't want him. He ain't want me. But you? And by the way, y'all, these kids aren't newborns. These are functioning kids. And now they're like, wait a minute. We're not going home with Mom? What the fuck? And if you're looking at this chick, I can see why the dude said, man, get out of here. I don't want to deal with you. Exactly, Derek Gaines, kick rocks. Why are you trapping me? Why do I have to spend the rest of my life with you and deal with this just because I wanted to have a good time? And she just said, she just got stuck without the abortion. She wasn't trying to make him a baby daddy, but you did. You make the bed you got to lay in it. We're going to get to the comments in a second, because that is what blew my mind.
Literally, everybody knows, like, literally, I got all the kids, 24/7. I got 24/7. I don't have nobody to be watching them. JFS keep fucking up my childcare. The dads don't fucking help. The grandmas is deadbeats as fuck, and I can't wait to see this one bitch. hit these motherfuckers up and tell them to fucking be a dad or I don't know. If y'all want to take them, because look, y'all can get benefits and everything. Honestly, actually, better yet, shit, my daughters might qualify for SSI.
What?
But I'm not playing. I'm just like, I have to know you. I'm saying, if you feel like you want to take and foster my kids or some shit like that, I don't give a fuck. This is me openly asking for help. I need help. I got a lot of shit going on right now. So, with that being said, if you want to openly foster my children or whatever the fuck, I have to know you. Yes, we have to go through the whole little process or whatever. But I still want to see my kids. I still want to provide for my kids and everything. But yeah, no, if you want, like I said, if you want to foster them, you're more than welcome. Y'all will get, like, literally, I got all the kids, 24 the fuck 7.
Did she just call the grandparents deadbeats? Did she just call the grandparents deadbeats? Lady, you did this. Did she just call the grandparents deadbeats? Yeah, Mark, this bitch, Alboski, what up? This bitch making me sick right now. She making me sick. The grandparents, you blaming the grandparents? You know, I hope at some point the fathers do pop up. I would love to hear their side. I kind of know what they're going to say. All they got to do is ask one question. Would you deal with her? Yeah, I fucked up. I raw dogged. I ain't use a hat. I don't know why she kept it. But she did. And she I don't know how many kids she's up. But now, she got to deal with it. Yeah, Angel, there's more than one father. There's more than one father. And one of the grandparents, she talking about, oh, I can't wait to see that bitch. What? This is not their problem. This is your issue. You're making it an issue. These are your modern women.
If you want, like I said, if you want to foster get benefits, if you can file for food stamps, my daughter's qualified for SSI.
Oh my God.
It's a couple different things. My son's dad is dead as fuck, and he ain't coming back. In fact, I still gotta go today and spit on that nigga's grave and send the video to his mama. Anyway,
What?
But anyway, yeah, I gotta do that shit. But my son's dad is dead. He's not coming back. So my son survived. He qualifies for survivor's benefits or whatever the fuck.
What?
Poor child. Anything that I do with my life, my career, my business,
Wait a minute.
whatever fucking rapper that you see me with, whatever rapper flies me the fuck out, that has nothing to do with you. The fuck? My boyfriend has nothing to do with you. It don't matter. None of that shit matters. You should worry about you and the fuck what you have to do for your kids. And actually, to be honest, you're literally that fucking stuck on a fucking rapper. We're just fucking. He's not even my boyfriend. So imagine when he do become my boyfriend, you're gonna be fucking skip benefits if you can find.
Do you hear this? Do you hear this? Time out. So if I heard her correctly, some dude she dating is upset with her because she took a picture with some rapper. And she said the rapper is just some dude she banging? Did I hear her correctly?
You and the fuck what you have to do for your kids. And actually, to be honest, you're literally that fucking stuck on a fucking rapper. We're just fucking. He's not even my boyfriend. So imagine when he do become my boyfriend, you're gonna be fucking skip benefit.
That's exactly what she said. She also said her son's baby daddy is dead. Referred to him as dead as fuck, and said, I gotta go spit on his grave today. But here's the thing. What is survivor's benefits? Doesn't that mean he was in like some sort of law enforcement or maybe armed forces. That's survivor's benefits, or maybe he had a job where his surviving child gets benefits. Am I right on that? Philip D, you used in the armed forces, right? So am I right on that? Survivor's benefits, like law enforcement, armed forces, or, you know, just a regular job. And she's saying she about to go spit on her son's grave, her son's father's grave. She said this. Hen dog, what up? You see what I mean? LeBron, what's good? Have you? I know you saw this. Jar Jar Binks looking ass. Look at this chick. Abdullah, what up? Are you kidding me with this? She said, I gotta go spit on my son's baby daddy's grave. Then said her new man is mad that she's messing with a rapper. Oh my God, brother. Philip D says, yes, usually that means someone who's been in the military or somebody who simply had a good insurance policy, but usually it pertains to the military. I want to know more about that. And she's willing to give these kids up because she said one of her daughters can get SSI. What the, bro? Okay, let's go to the next slide.
You have to do it for your kid. Because I love them, and this is hard. Like, this is killing me. But it's for the better. Like, it's for me to get my life better and focus on my schooling, my career, my health. Number one, my health, so I don't fucking die. Because I can't do shit for them if I'm dead. I can't stop stressing if I don't have help. You know. So it's like. And it's like the dads didn't want to help me. They wanted to see me beat. I done lost everything so many fucking times. But you know what? Like I said, I'm gonna come back.
Yeah, when did you lose your virginity, you selfish ass?
Foster healthy. Like, will it be open? Will I still be able to like see them, bring them gifts and stuff? Like, okay, that's even better that I can still see them. And I can still provide for them, right? Birthdays.
Look at the fucking people.
Because I love them, and this is hard. Like, this is.
Shut up.
Yeah, because like, it's only so much I can do. I mean, I just finished my last medical class today, so it's like I just have to study for my I'm in 2 different colleges right now. One is through OSU for my national medical assistant license.
Okay, wait a minute. In the pity party. In the chat, the pity party.
And if you ask Alex, it'll be everything from you know. And I made sure I told him that earlier. I made sure I told him that there's nothing wrong, and they didn't do anything wrong, and I don't want them to think that they're not enough because they're everything I've ever wanted.
Yeah, no, they're not what you wanted. You dropping them off at CPS. All right, let's all right, I'm done with it. This is me at the top. I made some comments, and I noticed nobody is 6 days old. Nobody came for me. Usually, when I go in on foolishness, there's always some chick. What is she saying here?
Because I don't like none of them bitches. I don't give a fuck about none of them bitches. I'm cool. I cut my ties with family. I cut my ties, obviously, unfortunately, with my kids. I don't have a boyfriend, but the nigga I was fucking, that nigga, I cut my ties with him. If the dads didn't fucking care, why the fuck do I gotta care? And you know, it's sad because I do fucking care. I obviously fucking care. I love the fuck out of them. And I'm gonna come back for my babies, and I'm gonna get them.
Bitch, shut up. See, the dude that she was effing, did you peep that? Did y'all peep that? The dude she was effing? The dude she was effing. So right now as we speak, she got a man on the side that she's effing. She hasn't learned anything. Now there'll be some chick talking about, hey man, but she has to live. No, she don't. Your life is your kids until the last one grows up and flies the coop. And guess what? Even when they fly the coop, you never stop being a mother or a father. So she chose some deadbeats and her kids whooped her ass so bad that she waved the white flag. And you heard everything? Me. I'm getting my degree. I'm getting this. Not I'm getting my degree to make my life better for my kids. She's tired of doing for them. She wants to do for herself. Once you decide to be a parent, it's no longer about you. Let me look at these comments. This hurts to watch, but I get, girl, I swear. Of course you do. I'm so glad she dropped them off at a safe place instead of hurting them or harming them. She knows her limit. She's having a mental breakdown. Baby girl, it will get better. Man, shut up. Shut up. Let me see if any of these women call her selfish. Rather her do that than something else to happen. And no, I'm not saying she's going to do anything to her kids. She tried and she's crying out for help. Look at this shit. Thank her for getting help and not hurting them. What she's really saying is she needs some help. I just pray she gets help. Look at this. 2 years from now, she'll be pregnant again. Of course, that's a man. Because look, I have no sympathy for these ratchet assholes. This made me cry. I feel her pain. Look at the women. Very selfless act. I'm not mad at her. She's obviously a very smart girl. Is she? This is the sisterhood, y'all. You see what I mean? Thank you for dropping your kids at CPS. As a mom, it could get overwhelming. She's been a mom since 15. It's tough with help. So I can imagine how. Look at all this. Look at all this bullshit. I understand what she's trying to say. It gets heavy sometimes with no help. You chicks. What happened to these boss bitches? You're leaving out the fact that she said she was seeing a rapper. And then there's also a dude, if that's the same guy, she's banging some dude at the same time. Or the dude I'm fucking, you heard her say that. Yo, man. They called her smart. They called her smart. This chick had a mental collapse and couldn't hack it. Boss chick. Sisters are doing it for themselves. I read you the lyrics to that song. Standing on our own 2 feet. Okay, great. This woman? She's doing it, that bitch. Doing it herself? Young Deezy, what up? This beady-eyed Scottie Pippen doppelganger allowed her kids to kick her ass to the point where she literally took them to CPS and then tried to cut deals. You know, I can see them on the holidays, man. Those kids are going to get older. I hope their lives get so great that they don't even think about you. Oh, what mom? Oh, what she sent me? Or what a little gift? Okay, put that on the side. You know what's going to happen when they get older? They're going to move on. If they got some proper parents, they're going to say, don't hate your mom. She couldn't hack it. At least she ain't kill you. When they get older, they're going to be like, in their heart, they're going to be like, mom gave us up. We were just kids. What, we supposed to say, at least she ain't kill us? You're not supposed to. You're our mother. But why did you even have us? And what's this shit about you would have gotten an abortion, but for some reason you just didn't. You waited too long. Not because you love me, but what, you missed your appointment? You realized you was It was after your first trimester. What? You never wanted me, so what? Now you supposed to come and give me gifts and talk to me about? No. You're just a lousy human being. Exactly, Philip D. said this is the same generation that blames Generation X for their failures. This generation is done. At least we don't abandon our own. Social media is the devil. This bitch, and let me tell you something else. She's not the only woman going through this. She made a choice, and I'm not claiming how many kids she has. But what we do know is it's more than one, and they have two different fathers. And she's been spitting them out since she was 15. And if she spit out a 15-year-old at a 15, and that kid was anywhere near her age, she can't expect him to be a man because they were both kids. These are our modern women, y'all. 15 years old, you thought whoever, Ricky, what up, man? Yeah, you read the comments. It was crazy. I mean, these women were standing in the pocket for this dysfunctional shit. And I asked y'all at the top of the show, if a man walks into a firehouse with a newborn baby and says, don't want to do it, what is this? A baby. Yeah, I'm the father. Where's the mother? Don't worry about that. She's the one that sent me down here. How old is this baby? A month. Look, she done pumped. We have a bunch of breast milk. Don't ask no questions. It's a healthy baby. We don't want him. You know what they're going to do? They're going to detain him, call the police, get to the mother to ask her, is this what you want? Yes. Meanwhile, he'll be sitting there detained. Exactly, Ricky. Let me put this up. How is it that when it comes to a mom doing what's best for them, it's what's best for the kids? This is the shit I'm talking about. How is this? How is this possible? How is this possible? So when you talk about this war between the patriarchy and the matriarchy, let me tell you something. It's been unfair for us. It's been unfair. I just gave you an example, and it's perfect. A man can't do what she just did, and then let alone if he got on TikTok crying and carrying on like this. Yo, man, I got 3 kids, and the women didn't want them, so I took them on. And I did the best I could, man. We 5 years in. I just can't do it no more, man. I'm in 2 different schools. It's time for me to start doing for me, man. You know, I mean, I'm trying to get my doctorate, and I'm trying to get my thing for phlebotomy or whatever he's trying to do. You know what those same women will be on her TikTok or on his TikTok or on his Instagram saying? You pussy. Man up. We don't get this same courtesy, y'all. So why is it that everyone's feeling sorry for her? She abandoned her fucking kids. And that's supposed, and what are they getting? Oh, a good thing you ain't killed them. You know what that says? You know what that's like? I don't know, man. I don't know about anyone else. I take care of my children. Negro, you're supposed to. What do you mean? That's not a pat on the back. You made them, you take care of them. That's second nature, stupid. What you mean? You're supposed to get a stroke for that, man? Get out of here. Marcus Walls in that super chat. Salute. He said, salute to the Druth, man. Salute to you, man. Much love and appreciation, man. He said, and she was on some radio show, not a week later. High shining. Word. Now, I heard Tommy Sotomayor spoke to her. Exactly, Angel. It's supposed to be like that. Word up. So now she has her 2 seconds of fame. Is she getting paid for this? Did they take? Can you give me a link or some audio or something? I would love to hear it. Let me see if I can find something here. What's this bitch name? Amora Lex. Aura Lex interview. Oh. Oh shit, she's all over YouTube. Of course she smoked weed. Okay. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Because I need to know more. I need to know more. Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play the goddamn interview. That's what we're gonna do. Oops, sorry y'all. Let's play the interview, y'all. That's what we're gonna do. Because I need to know more. I need to know more. Oh, check the DMs? Okay. Bet. Thank you, Ricky. Oh, Carrick, salute. PJ's big dog. Let's see if we can get this on. Why is it not playing? Hold on. Why is it not playing? Hold on.
What?
Okay. Why is this not playing? Why the fuck is it not playing? The fuck? Hold on. Why is it not playing? No, we're gonna play this. We're gonna play this. Hey, yo. I don't know what the fuck's going on right now. What's wrong with my audio? Mm-hmm. What the fuck is this? I'm sorry, y'all. Give me a second. Come on. Thank you. You gotta be shitting me. Give me a second, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's not playing.
What?
Now, I can play that through my joint, but I can't play the goddamn Booker C. Salute. Kane, what is going on? Why the fuck is it not playing?
Don't!
So why can I not play the goddamn YouTube? Fuck. Oh, this shit ain't working. Hold up a second. All right, here's what we're gonna have to do. Here's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to do fair use. And I didn't want to do that. I don't know why the fuck my damn... This is ridiculous, bro. Share screen. Fair use. Damn, man. Get out of here. I did not want to do it this way. Well, we gotta do it this way, y'all.
But mine's just a little bit tart, and that's why it's called Leah's Lemonade. And listen, I have a lemonade exclusive. I have a more Lex now, since you have gone very, very viral for some recent videos you've posted, more specifically with you going to the CPS office and going ahead and giving your kids to CPS.
Can you hear it? Can y'all hear it? Y'all can hear it, right? Let me know y'all can hear it, because I'm playing it. Y'all can hear it? All right, cool, because I'm going to play it and I'm not going to show the video. I'm going to play it, I'm not going to show the video. Fair use.
I know it's been a lot going on, but I wanted to talk to you because I felt like there was a lot of negativity surrounding this video, and it was very commendable to me. So I wanted to have you on to share your story. How you doing, Lex?
Commendable to her. Great. Let's go.
I'm doing good. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. It was important for me to let you share your story. So I guess tell me what led up to you deciding to go ahead and give your kids to CPS. Where were you at mentally where you were like, you know what, I need help and this is what I need to do to make it better for my family?
So honestly, well, as far as the mental state, I'm perfectly sane. Ain't nothing wrong with me. It's just I love my kids so much. I just got tired. I want more for them. So it was like I want more for them so much that it was eating me alive, like my very existence. And every day I'm waking up and going to sleep. I'm like, hell no, this can't be it. Fuck that. Like, I'm going for that. It was just, so honestly, before this, a lot of people don't know, outside of the 2 colleges, I was also working 2 jobs. Now, obviously, I
Cry me a goddamn river. Eric Jordan in that super chat, much love. He said, those be the women that procreate with the wrong man. Exactly. Ricky, exactly. The strongest victims in the universe. Cry me a river. Do you hear this? I gotta hear what Tommy Sotomayor had to say, man. I know he didn't pander to this. This is disgusting. Fair use.
I've already let the world know that all I know is the hood. I've grown up in the hood. So obviously, I'm on welfare. I get food stamps and stuff. And, I was getting childcare with JFS. This would now be my second time going through some pure straight BS because of, like JFS and stuff. And so this time they took, for no reason, my child care was still active, but they took my kids off the roster. And I'm like, okay, why'd y'all do that? So, you can't get a hold of them for like ever. So it's like, once they did that, I ended up losing both my jobs. And I'm like, okay. And before that, like a lot of people I do music, I model and stuff. So like on behind the scenes, my music and stuff was progressing. That's also how I was able to get my house. Like when I got my house, I paid $6,500 cash for it. And my rent.
Oh my God, forgive her. She got a house for $6,500. She means an apartment.
Is $1,500 monthly, plus I'm paying literally like almost $3,000 bills in a month alone. So yeah, so like when JFS kind of did, I'm like, damn, like that really was like my everything. Like, I'm not a lazy person. It wasn't providing for my kids or being a mom that was the problem. That's my lifeline. Like I've been a mom since I was 15. My identity is mom, so that's what I identify as. But it was just like, once they did that, I was like, okay, well, shoot, okay, if I get this bill, and I'm like, okay, well, I still got 25 over here. I need to get, like, it was like,
it started to stack up.
Yeah, so it was just like, okay, I'm not doing this no more. So best believe by the time I do come back for my kids, we're not going to be in the hood no more. I'm not going to say we're going to be like, Kylie Jenner rich, shout out to her, but period. She's
shouting out Kylie Jenner. It's getting worse, man. It's getting worse.
But it's not like I'm gonna be Kylie Jenner rich, but I'm not, you will not see me here in Columbus.
Yeah.
The ghetto parts of Columbus.
Yeah. So I guess how many kids do you have?
I have 5 kids. 5 beautiful, very intelligent kids.
And in the video.
That's kind of pretty before it gets started, ain't it? Oh, froggy when Horton, he did ride Crambo. Froggy when Horton, he did ride Crambo. Froggy when Horton, he did ride a sword and a revolver by his side. Crambo killed la 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 la. That's a hard part right in there, men and nephews. Crambo killed a la-ra-ro, flop-a-doodle, but too long did he cover up top bottom. Crambo. Aliole! Don't!
She got Jackie, Marlon, Tito, Jermaine, and Michael. And she's still getting her back ripped out by some rapper or a boyfriend, whatever. Smoking talk in the building. I'm sorry, y'all. I got to hit her with it. Yeah, go on! Brother Ricky says, these are the queens who deserve everything. The black man is beneath this, remember? She got 5 seeds, y'all. And she been spitting them out since she was 15 years old. Who's her mentor? Can you imagine raising this little chick and she don't want to listen to nobody? She don't listen to her mama. Maybe she don't know her daddy. Maybe this interview is going to shed some light on what the fuck is going on with her. Fair use.
Deals, you also said that the fathers don't help.
No. So a lot of the people, I'm actually so happy to be able to actually shed light on this. So a lot of people, I've been a mom since I was 15. My oldest 2 kids actually came from rape. Yeah. And
wow.
Yes.
This chick is damaged. She never went and got help. That's why she on. All right, let me go ahead.
A lot of people, some of the people who are closest to me know, of course, but my oldest 2 kids came from rape. So I struggled with all of that. And I was secretly working 2 jobs while doing high school. So on my 18th birthday, guess what I did? I got me an apartment. I paid my rent up for a year and 3 months. And you damn right, I took my babies and I ran. What else was I going to do?
Where the fuck she paid her? Okay, all right. There's holes in the story. Instead of the host saying, I have questions. Where were you working at 18 years old that you was able to pay your rent up for a whole year? What do y'all think she was doing? There's only a handful of options. You know she wasn't doing IT work. You know she wasn't driving a truck. You know she don't have a CDL. So what was she doing that she was able to pay her rent up for a year? Please tell me. There you go, Ricky. There's no other options because now she's in 2 schools right now trying to get some kind of degrees to better herself. But at 18, she was able to pay her rent up for a year. Is this host going to ask her the question? She was either dealing with a dope boy or she was hoeing anyway. And I'm not being insensitive to her situation. I'm saying that this is a circle that she's not going to stop. Now, the first 2 kids were from grape. Fine. What about the next 3? Those are choices. And she on there talking about spitting on one dude's grave, one that's dead. Ricky, the dude, one of the baby daddies, she said she was going to stop by and spit on his grave. But his kid, his son, is entitled to benefits. So her baby daddy, the baby daddy to her son, probably was in the military. Why you spitting on his grave? I don't know. Let's hear some more.
Do sit here and keep dealing with that shit? No.
Yeah.
His dad, and he was no better. He turned out to be just more of a monster. And a lot of kids in Iran. Then I met my youngest son's dad, and he was no better. He turned out to be just more of a monster. And a lot of people's like, oh, the way you talk about him, if people understood what this man did while he was alive, and I'm not even talking about the females, and because I'm sorry, that's kind of just like what every man does. No man is made to be monogamous. So it's the other stuff that follow behind closed doors. Yeah. So a lot of people, he had a drug issue, Yeah,
now he had a drug issue.
I couldn't deal with that. So around the time that he died, me and him, I was kind of like, I found my voice, I found my worth. Like I was kind of leaving him. It was like a real big messy situation. And we can all act like, baby mamas and baby dads don't say some of the most fucked up, hurtful. Can I cuss on the radio? Mm-hmm. Okay. So I'm not gonna make it seem like everybody don't know baby moms and, they say all fucked up and hurtful shit to each other. No, because we've been there, we've done it. Maybe not you, because you don't have kids and stuff, but those who know.
Let me say this. 88, what up? Yeah, let me say this. She don't even know how to pick a man because she's been sleeping with, she was grape, so she says, when she was 15. 2 kids from Grape. So she don't know how to pick a man. And let's say she ran into this goofball. What do we know about hurt people? They hurt people. So if everything that she's saying is accurate about this dude and he eventually died, you ain't let that go, but you reproduce with him though. So what, you reproduce with him first, and then you decide, hey man, this dude ain't shit. That's why you gotta let them talk.
They know. So we're not even gonna.
You know what? Let me go to the other ones. She and the woman that she spoke, I ain't even gonna get into that, man. It's really not important. Trying to find, because everybody has an opinion on this. Yeah, this is bad. Hey, I'm in the algorithm. Look at that. Yeah, everybody's talking. Everyone's, you know. Yeah. Oh shit. It's here. Tommy Sotomayor. Oh boy.
Asshole.
You're right.
Then why?
Nah, I really can't play this actually. Oh wait. I can't. Wait, hold on a second.
Due to her son, in that whole toxic mess, you know, I had an open case my first and only time.
Man, you know what? This is somebody else's I can't play it, bro. I can't play it. I can't play it because somebody else is fair using it. So I can't play it. See? Can't do it. Can't do it, y'all. Yeah, Ricky, let's simplify. This chick is trash, y'all. There's no excuse for this. We're not here to judge, but this is my opinion based off of the facts. Let's look at the facts of what she did, but a quick word from our sponsors.
Yeah. Zooming through the skies to infinity and beyond, no idea where I'm finna be. Can only hold out for hope of safe landings, but it's in, I'm gonna take what I'm handed. They gawking up at the sky like, it's a bird, it's a plane, oh my god, it's a being up this high, it was always the plan. At the end of the day, it's just me and my gang. It's just me and my gang. At the end of the day, it's just me and my gang. Simple syllabic sonics written about the subject. Supersonic speed, the way people get on it. Sick of infinitesimal problems, slipping through cracks of my conscience. If this beat was a prison, then I'm a convict. I leave the tracks.
Yeah, right. ATL, August 10th. LDBC reunion. The link is pinned. Get your tickets. Bring your family. We're all gonna have fun. Play some spades. Play some games. Get to know one another. Meet each other for the first time face to face. I ain't got to tell y'all to come in peace because we're all civilized, but y'all are more than welcome. Looking forward to meeting every last one of you who I haven't met so far. So anyway, yeah, we can simplify this. This woman is trash. She don't get a pass from me. Because you know why, man? These women today are not as strong as they put out to be. Who grew up with Big Mama? Do y'all remember Big Mama? Let me tell you something I remember about I had two Big Mamas. Let me tell you something. They ran that fucking household. I don't care what you say. They knew their place, but they ran that household. The elders directed traffic in that household. There were a lot of things that were for sure. When you go to your grandparents' house, here's what I remember going to both my grandparents' house. That 800-pound oak dining table in the goddamn room, in the dining room. It couldn't be moved. It was heavy as hell. And there was nothing more painful than banging your toe on the corner of that shit when you're goofing around with your cousins running through the house. After they done told you stop running a million times, and you finally slide into that table and bang your pinky toe, and you don't want to scream because you know your grandparents' nerves are always bad. So you be like, "Aah!" After they done told you to stop fucking around. That big oak table, they don't even make furniture like that. People's plywood is crazy. Another thing, you know, I'm talking to my black people. That big wooden spoon and fork that was on the damn wall, that was in every black household in the 70s and 80s. Don't debate me on it. Y'all all had it. Or you knew someone that had it in their house. Everyone had it. Okay? Okay, if you lived in New York, Chicago, where did I have? I had family in Chicago. Still have family in Illinois. They ain't in the city no more. Chicago, New York, Baltimore, Charleston, Mississippi. Yep. Everybody had that damn that wooden spoon and fork on their wall. All right? And it was always hot. And I remember, I'm like, yo, Grandma and Grandpa, why they cold? What the fuck? In the summertime, just crack the window. It was still hot. What is going on in here? But one thing I remember is when we had family functions, Grandma ran that entire house with an iron fist. They went to her for everything. And when she told you to bring your ass over here, you ain't know if she was gonna give you a treat or she was gonna pop you for doing something. Whenever she said, come here. Come here. And I have to stop for a minute. You look at your cousins, she ain't calling me, she calling you. And as you're walking there, all of a sudden the hallway gets long because you're like, did I do something? I wasn't running. Well, we were all running. Why is she singling me out? You get there, she'll give you a plate of food. Go and put this on the dining room table. We'll put it on there, bro. Go. Get out of here. Get out of here. And call my cousin Randy in there. Randy, come here. Yeah, Grandma. I saw you running. Yeah. Willie! That was my grandfather. Willie, get your ass in. And then they start fussing about something. Didn't I tell you? Get out. She ran the house. My cousins, there's like 15 of us. There's a bunch of the adults. Willie was the husband, but he had no say on shit in the house. 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 When I repeat myself, I do that for a reason. Do I not? She ran the house. Because you know why? Who paid for the house? Grandpa did. Who made sure the mortgage was paid? And she had everything she needed to run the house. When I say run the house, that means cooking, the cleaning, and when the kids came over, or when that babysitter got sick and couldn't watch the kids, come on, bring those babies over. My pops got to run across town, drop us off at grandma and grandpa's house. We sleep in the car, waking up. Where we at? Are we not the babysitter? Oh, are we at grandpa's house? Come on, shh, come on. Grandma, come on in. Hi, grandma. Take your ass in the room. Go in the room. Go in the room. She'll go in there. Dad go to work, coming in. Talk to me and my siblings. Don't make no noise. Your grandfather's sleeping. He done worked all day. Don't make no noise. Matter of fact, it's 1 a.m. Take your ass to sleep. Y'all was sleep in the car. Continue. I'll see y'all in the morning. Don't make no eye. She give it that look. You make it. And we knew. Yeah. Miss it, right? You know what I don't recall? I don't recall Big Mama complaining that there's too many kids running around. And if she complained what was going on in reference to her marriage to Grandpa, we didn't know about it. As far as I'm concerned, they had a perfect marriage. I don't know nothing about what was going on because you know why I was a child, it's none of my business. Not even my mother and father knew about what the fuck was going on. It was none of their business. We looked up to them and all we saw was like 70 years of marriage. That's all we saw. And we aspired to be like that. Relationships aren't all peaches and cream. You're going to have some rough spots, but they stuck it out. And I remember the good times with family. Lamont, what up? I remember the great times. Hanging out with my cousins. Playing Atari in the room upstairs, ColecoVision. Falling out, falling asleep and then waking up and your family's still there. You keep playing the Atari. And I remember Big Mama running the household. You know, they had the lazy boy chair when Grandpa, you know, it's supposed to be for Grandpa. She had a chair. She had the chair. And when she got a little older, she had some problems. She had a wheelchair. But she was directing traffic in the wheelchair. Go in the kitchen, get the potatoes out. Go, and everybody was moving and shaking, moving and shaking. Moving and shaking. Good old times. But you know what I never recall? I never recall Big Mama complaining that this is just too much and I can't take it. No. You know why? Because women are built different. See, the women that I grew up around, I don't identify with none of this shit. See, these women are fake. Oh, I'm a boss and I'm doing this and I'm going to do that. This chick says she's a model. She's getting 2 degrees, but you can't handle 5 kids that you created. You're not tough. When you was 2 kids up from Grape, and that's unfortunate. I'm not going to challenge you on that. When you was 2 kids up, you said you worked for a year and you saved up and paid up, or something you did. Didn't she say she paid off for where she stayed at for a year? She paid a mortgage or rent for a year. What was you doing? That's very important. That is very important. And those weren't the only Big Mamas I knew. I had 2 grandmothers who ruled with an iron fist. Then I had an older aunt an older aunt. She was the same way. She was the same way. And we had those big family events for, I don't know, my family used to find any reason to cook out in the summer. We had a very big house. And when my grandmothers would get together, and then my aunt would get together, my oldest aunt, they in the kitchen cooking, and you smell the chicken frying, and you see the potato salad and all this other stuff. And they be in there talking and laughing, and they drunk. They drunk. They had their share of booze. And as a child, you better not go stick your head in that kitchen. Because you know why? That was grown folk talk. What they were talking about, we didn't have to hear. It wasn't supposed. You come in there, hey, grandma, get out! Don't you bring your ass in here. Go on, play with your cousins. Is it an emergency? What's going on? Get out. Food's almost ready. Get out. That's what it was. Then our parents, that's the next generation. Our parents would be in another room, and my pops and my uncles, what are they doing? They're talking boxing. This was all going on leading up to Hagler Hearns, after Duran, Ray Leonard. Those were my golden years. I used to be able to go in there and just sit around and listen to them. When they were about to talk about some adult, which y'all go play in the backyard. Go upstairs and play some Atari or whatever it is y'all playing. That Pac-Man, that new Pac-Man thing. Go up there, get out. Yeah. And then I had older cousins that were teenagers. And then there was me, 8 or 9, maybe 10 years old. Me and I had some cousins my age. There was a hierarchy. But who ran the house? The elders. And the women were directing traffic. So all of this shit, when you hear women talk about, oh, they just want the women in the house barefoot, pregnant, having no say, bullshit. Both my grandmothers had say in everything. My mother's mother and my father's mother, I remember them well. They were the bosses. They were bosses. So I don't want to hear this. Case in point, Shauna, I remember your parents very well. Your mother was no sucker. I know that. You see what I'm saying? She can tell you. I remember her parents very well. Her mother was not no sucker. If you were fucking around outside and Shauna's mom saw you, you'd get the look. I might not fuck you up, but don't think I won't go and knock on your parents' door. It was like that. That type of village doesn't exist anymore. But my point is, the women weren't victims back then. They had a role, man. They were the nurturers. So when I say the women ruled with an iron fist, original man, salute. The women ruled with an iron fist. The women ruled with an iron fist. In that household, they ruled with an iron fist. They did. I remember both my grandmothers. They weren't suckers. You know what they never did? They never complained like this chick. What's her name? What's this bitch name again? Amora Lex? Amora Lex is a sucker. She's a coward. She's a coward, y'all. She is a coward. You 5 kids up and you giving them up to CPS because why? Trouble, man. You got to get up, getting down. For those of you who are my age, I know Philip D understood what I just said. I know Original Man understood what I just said. Got to get up, getting down. There's no time to cry and no. The women I grew up in my family, they didn't do shit like that. And guess what? I'm not saying they were heartless. I'm saying that if they cry, they ain't doing it in your face. They did it when the sun went down and it's time to go to bed and they hit the showers. They're like, oh my God, that was rough. But you know what? Get it out because you got to do it again. What about the men that are going out to work and they're working for a boss they don't like? Working with coworkers they don't like. Got to deal with the public they don't like. We ain't got time to cry. We just get busy. Because when we cry in your face, what do we call? Pussies. And man up. Cowboy up. Be an adult. What's wrong with her? What's wrong? You tell me what's wrong with her. She's a sucker. She is a sucker. You need help. Well, you know, you had sex at least 5 times. Now, let's say 3 times willingly, because the first 2 times you said you was a victim of rape. I'm not gonna call that. I'll take your word for it. What about the next 3 times and you got in toxic situations? Man. But y'all bosses though, right? And that comment section is the worst shit I've ever seen. Poor baby. Girl, I identify with you. Girl, I understand. This is the peanut gallery we're talking about. I do not feel sorry for her. She's perfectly fine. I feel sorry for those children. I hope they're in better positions in life. And I hope they have kind hearts. I hope they could look back at this and say, you know what, mom was troubled, but she did put herself first. If you want to roll with, oh, thank God she didn't put us in a car and roll us into a goddamn pond and blame a black man. Thank God she didn't do that, right? I know, Philip D. I know, Philip D. This woman should be made famous. But you know what, though? Right now, she's monetizing her fucking dysfunction. Because I'm willing to bet that, Tommy probably paid her to talk to her. She's not talking for free. She went down to that radio station. She's not talking for free. She was on Tommy Sotomayor's. I think he's on Rumble. She's not talking to him for free. But I tell you what, I will monetize your dysfunction and I will talk about you and then get paid for it because I think you're a sucker. Exactly, Angel. My whole point is these women today are not like my grandmothers. They're not like my oldest aunt. Those are some strong women. And I don't see that in these women. And they try and blame their behavior on the lack of masculine men. No. You don't like us being masculine men. Because then you call us abusive and chauvinistic. You like these soft men that paint their fingernails and wear skinny jeans and want to let you run around and do everything you want to do. Y'all have no structure. Y'all have no organization at all. And what happens is these men decided not to deal with it. You're free. You can do whatever it is you want to do. Deal with it. And when they left you alone so you could deal with what you're dealing with, and they started dealing with whoever they want to deal with it, I got a problem with it. Oh, I'd probably be the next big mama. If I could have a big daddy to lead me. And when these men try and lead, what do? You cut them down in every direction. This is sickening. And she chose, according to her, because she has 5 children, and she ain't even married. So when I have women saying, yo, marriage is not the end goal for you, okay, But you want to make babies? You want to set these kids up for failure? Is that what's going on? That's the new flex? The days of Big Mama's gone. These chicks don't want to be Big Mama. They want to twerk. Some of them low-key, not even low-key, high-key. Ebony K. Williams, she wants to be a mother. She's choosing science over a functioning relationship where a child can be produced out of love, where the responsibility falls on a male and a female to raise a child or children. She's choosing science because she feels that with her education and her money and her status, although she had a show that just got canceled, she can afford to do it by herself. But what happened, understand, all the money in the world won't prevent her from feeling that moment where it's like, oh my God, it's 3 a.m. I've only slept for 2 hours. And this kid won't shut the fuck up. What are you gonna do? She was on The View talking about there's gonna be some percentage of a chance where her test tube baby will know who his father is. What are you gonna do? Call him on the phone 3 a.m? Could you come get this kid? No. You did this. You did this. You know what Ebony K. Williams is gonna end up doing if she produces a kid out of a test tube? She's gonna want to get her career back, right? Which means you're gonna have to drop that baby off. You're gonna work long hours. Drop that baby off. You know what's disturbing? When you see the parents come get the baby from the babysitter and the baby's crying, leaving the babysitter because the child sees the babysitter more than they see the parents. Have y'all ever seen that? I've seen that. I've seen that. Reaching for the babysitter. Ah! But those are the parents. At the babysitter more than they with the parents. Night train salute. No doubt. Yeah, original man, she needs to find a new job first. But whatever. She needs to find a man. And allow a man to be a man. She looked like she'd just be debating you for no fucking reason. You're sitting down, just watching TV, trying to sip on some tea or eat a sandwich, and she'll just come and sit down on the couch, and you just feel her looking at you. Like, and you can feel her like she's gonna fuck with me. She's looking for something to say. She's looking for the game is coming on in 5 minutes, and she's looking. Look, there's no dishes in the sink. The house is clean, and I see her. She's sitting on there, and she's filing her nails, and she's side eyeing me. She's setting up. She's setting up. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. And then she turns to you. I've been thinking. Fuck. You know, you used to fall asleep at 9:30. Now you fall asleep at 10:30. You're doing extra work on the laptop. What do you be doing? I'll be back. Go upstairs. You go in that safe. You put that 6-hour P226 in your mouth and do the Lord's work, because she will drive you to that.
Take that!
Seriously. Some of these chicks will be a threat to tolerance. Listening to this chick was a threat to tolerance. And she seems like the type that talks with her hands. You don't see her point. You don't want to deal with it. And next thing you know, she in your face. And it's like, you don't want this smoke. Please don't do this to yourself. Fuck out of here.
Whack, shot, smack.
You know what time it is. Get about my face.
Whack, shot, smack.
Cut it out. What's her name? Aeon Lexi. bitch named Amora Lex. You're soft. You're not a boss. You're a sucker. And I wish your kids the best in the world. You're disgusting, young lady. You're disgusting. The women I grew up around are 1,000,000 times stronger than you. They got up getting down. This era, which is in error, you know what they do? They don't get up getting down. They get up to go down. What does she say she did? How the hell at 18 years old, she accumulated money to pay off her rent for a year? What was she doing? Fucking with a dope boy or twerking? Man, all you chicks get the fuck out of here.
Smack.
I'm done. Well, get out of here. I got some stuff to do, man. Salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelda, Cash App, the Super Chat. Much love and appreciation. Y'all make sure, absolutely sure, if you're coming out to Atlanta, get your tickets now. You know what I mean? I'm gonna run this commercial real quick, man. I'll do great work.
Yeah. Zooming through the skies to infinity and beyond, no idea where I'm finna be. Can only hold out for hope of safe landings, but it's in. I'm gonna take what I'm handed. They gawking up at the sky like, it's a bird, it's a plane, oh my god, it's a being up this high. It was always the plan. At the end of the day, it's just me and my gang. It's just me and my gang. At the end of the day, it's just me and my gang. Simple syllabic sonics written about the subject. Supersonic speed, the way people get on it. Sick of infinitesimal problems, slipping through cracks of my conscience. If this beat was a prison, then I'm a convict. I leave the tracks.
Link is pinned at the top. Be there, be square. Man, salute to y'all, man. And hell yeah. Salute to y'all. And you're gonna have fun at ATL for real. I'll be putting up more short videos here and on Bear Cave. Make sure you go subscribe to Bear Cave Entertainment. We're gonna nerd out there. You know, boxing just took precedent this month because, you know, Lion Ryan. But I'll see y'all Monday. Salute y'all.